All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get us started. Oh no, now I'm having issues again. All right. I don't know why this got frozen on me earlier too. I'm so sorry. Let me get out of here. Okay, there's my video. Let me make sure I've got music going. Yes, I will put the link to the webinar registration right here before I forget. Now, it is time to get ourselves started. My name is Jane, coming to you from Fort Collins. Welcome to our Monday Bootcamp class. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves started. So go ahead and get yourself up standing. And we're gonna start with some knee chest pulls. So by pull, you don't wanna like yank on your kneecap or on the knee or any particular place of your leg, but I am grasping below the knee and just doing a slight pull, alternating side to side. Good. All right, let's pick up that pace just a little bit. Still allowing for that knee pull. Good, we're gonna do 4 more, 2 each side. All right, now we're gonna reverse the movement and do heel to bottom kicks. Let's add an arm up, slight lean following the movement of that heel up to your bottom. Good, kind of opening those quads a little bit. I can feel I've got a tight hamstring here. See how that works itself out. All right, let's pick up the pace. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna stretch our hamstring. So bringing that foot forward, we're gonna hinge at the waist, and then we're gonna do it in a dynamic movement. So we'll come up and then come down into that stretch, kind of selfishly doing this. So as always, if you've got anything that feels extra tight, anything that's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, you can always use this time to get a little bit extra warm in those areas. All right, after that last one, we're gonna switch, hinge at those hips, front toes point toward the ceiling. I'm gonna start my watch, make this bootcamp class count toward my active minutes for the week. Doing great. We've got 3 more. Here's 3. Woo, almost lost my balance there. 2. And 1. All right, let's march it out. Do some shoulder circles. Get those knees up a little bit higher once you get settled into the movement. All right, now arms come forward, and we're gonna open knee out to the side. Kind of a little test in our double thinking here, moving that upper and lower body. We're gonna do some rolling hills today. So what I mean by that is each interval or circuit is going to have a 30, a 60, a 90, then back down a 60, and a 30-second exercise. So it'll be 5 exercises for each circuit. All right, go ahead, bring those arms down, march it out. Go ahead and keep moving, whatever feels good to you. So yes, like I said, we're gonna do 30 seconds of high knees. Then we're gonna do 60 seconds. I'll cue us at the halfway point of lateral flexion. See if you've got a pair of dumbbells, that'll be great for today. Then for our 90-second exercise, we're gonna spend half of it doing bicep curls with a lunge. Then the second half, other leg with a shoulder press. So you may need to adjust your weights in between the bicep and the shoulder press. If you've got options, that's always good. Then we're gonna do 60 seconds of lateral, kind of like skier jumps. So we'll jump from side to side, and then we're gonna finish with a 30-second squat hold. So we're climbing that hill up on time, then climbing back down. All right, if you have any questions, you can always put them in the chat box. If not though, I'm gonna get our timer started. So we're gonna start with 30 seconds of high knees. Oh, there's my rolling hills. Okay. All right. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Getting that heart rate going. 30 seconds. Good. Light on those feet. Remember, you can always do high knee marches. Try and keep those arms moving too. Get that full body into it. We'll have an active recovery soon with those lateral flexions. Tighten up through that core. Doing great. 5 seconds. So close. 3, 2, and 1. All right. I forgot to say we've got 20 seconds of transition in between. Whew, that got my heart rate going. All right, so just holding one dumbbell, feet hip distance apart, soft bend through the knees. All right, here we go. First side, lateral flexion. So, draw that belly button in. You can place your hand on the side of your abdominals. You should feel that oblique working as we drop down and then back up. Good. Keep it going on this side. We're gonna switch at the halfway point, which is right here. Other side, down and up. Good. Doing great. Keep those shoulders down, stacked over your hips. Really think about lifting from those abdominals. Coming all the way back up to center. We're gonna get ready for lunges coming up next. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, so you don't have to use weights if you don't want to, but if you have them, for our first leg, and we're not gonna alternate, we're gonna isolate one side at a time. This leg is going to be paired with bicep curls. All right, getting yourself in that starting position. And here we go, lunge down, curl at the same time. Stand and extend those arms. Good. Think about dropping straight down with that back knee. So you see my torso is not moving forward or falling back. I'm dropping straight down that way too. My front knee's not going past those toes. Feeling my knee a little wonky. You can see I usually, depending on what I'm really going for, I don't always bring my knee all the way to the floor. I just kind of stay within what's most comfortable for me. So I always encourage you to do the same. All right, here we go. We're gonna switch sides, change those weights if you need. Second leg, pair with the shoulder press. Good, exhale, breathe. Press and lunge down at the same time on this side. Honestly, if the opposite feels better to you, really no big deal. Breathe it out with me. I know this is getting challenging. Checking in, tightening my core. We're doing great. 15 seconds. Last time you've got to do these, which means we can do it. Hold strong, come on. Push, push, push. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job, you guys. I know that wasn't easy. All right, making us do quite a bit of cardio for this one. So we're getting ready for those lateral side jumps. I'm gonna just open through my back a little bit. Okay, so here we go. Remember, we're gonna jump side to side, side, side. You can always do side steps here, whatever feels best to you. Since we're going side to side, really watch those knees, watch that foot placement. Keep those arms going. Doing great. Halfway. I know it's a long minute. So take that time as you need. See if you can keep that body moving though. All right, we got this. Gonna really hit those legs hard. Squat hold coming up. you're close to a wall, you can do a wall sit as well. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is quite the rolling hill we have here. Let's take a second, we'll catch our breath. After this circuit, we'll get a longer rest, I promise. All right, getting yourself set, wall sit or squat hold, down and hold, here we go. You're really feeling it, you can pulse it out. Deep breath in and out. Check in, make sure knees aren't past those toes. Okay, breathe in here. We can do it, give me 10 seconds. Your break's coming. Try not to stand, hold strong. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, give yourself a pat on the back. That was not an easy interval. I know these are long intervals. So let's catch our breath. We'll grab some water. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Feeling good, hopefully? All right, you keep resting. Finish up with our next set. Hopefully when you see me come to the edge of my mat, you know it's inchworms or burpees, and today it is our burpees. So we're gonna do, that's our 30-second exercise. Then our 60-second exercise is going to be upright rows. So that's where palms face in toward our thighs, rowing the weights up till elbows in line with shoulders and then back down. Then we're gonna lay down on the mat and we've got crunches. So we're gonna do 90 seconds. So we're gonna do a few different variations, but in general, we'll be doing traditional crunches, a couple different variations. Then we're gonna do back-to-back core work. 60-second exercise will be side planks with hip dips and also hold on your knees. So we'll have 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And then our 30-second last one will be our bridges. All right. I know I always kind of go through things fast, so don't worry. We'll get everybody going on the same page. I'll give plenty of cues. So let's go ahead and get ourselves started. We've got those wonderful, wonderful burpees. I'm gonna do our 5-second countdown, which means, whoa, we can do this. All right, 30 seconds, we got this. Remember, you can always do inchworms. And you can jump in between repetitions or stand. Pace yourself on these, everything time-based. It's up to you, however you're feeling. If you're in a phase where you want to really push it, or if you're just here getting that body moving, anything is fantastic. All right, go ahead and stop those burpees. Whew. Nothing like a good old heart rate increase. We're gonna do our upright rows next. So feet hip distance apart, soft bend through those knees, palms face in towards your thighs. Get ready, get set, row up and down. So palms face towards your body. Try and keep those weights right along your torso. Opening those elbows out. Right in line with those shoulders. Goodness gracious. Gonna be a sweaty one today. Haven't been really keeping track of what the weather's like, especially in Texas and everything. I'm assuming it's still hot. Hopefully not quite as hot as it was the other week when there was the shutdown. It's been pretty warm here in Colorado, but yesterday was an amazing reprieve. It was like high 70s and pretty cloudy, so it felt really good to be out there and not so hot. All right, let me check on our time. We've got 10 seconds. Trying to distract us with all of my chatter, I guess, today. Remember, if it's getting tired, we're really watching that form. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, heading down to the mat, we've got our crunches. So we're gonna start with a traditional crunch where our feet are on the floor. Hands come behind your head. We're gonna keep those elbows wide. Get ready, get set, crunch it up. So hands stay loose behind your head. You want to keep kind of a gap between your chin and your chest. That way you're keeping your neck nice and neutral. If your head, neck, and shoulders start to strain, you can always do leg lowers or leg push-ups. Give that head a rest. Right here, if you feel up to it to make it more of a challenge, we're gonna raise those feet in the air. You can also hold them at tabletop. Otherwise, same movement, you're out doing those crunches. I'm really, each time, each repetition, working to lift straight from those abdominals, so I'm not pulling on my neck. Exhaling as I lift up. And then right here, we're gonna do straight leg crunches, legs extend out. Same movement. About 30 seconds. All right, we're feeling the burn. Hang in there with me. We've got this. Tell yourself you can do it. Slow down the pace if you need. 5 seconds, give me a couple more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Reach those arms overhead. Rest your head for a moment. Full body stretch here. Now we're gonna flip to one side. We're gonna do a side plank, holding on our knees or up on our toes, doing those hip dips. All right, ready, set, bring it up. Stack those shoulders, drop those hips down and up. Make sure the shoulder's right over the elbow. Gonna support your upper body the best. You can hold statically at any time too. Use those knees as you need. Otherwise, let's keep dropping and lifting. Try and lift all the way back up to the top. Do one more, and then we're gonna switch sides. I'm gonna face away from you for a little bit. Here we go, as soon as you're set. Drop down other side. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure that top shoulder stays open, it's stacked over the other. Breathe it out. We are doing great. We're so close. 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Okay. Feeling a lot of woohoos today because we are rocking it. Deep breath in and out. We've got bridges next. Nice active recovery movement here. Arms are to your side. Knees above those feet. Ready. And go. Bridge it up. Really squeeze those glutes at the top. Control that lower. If you can just lightly graze your bottom on the mat in between. Control the body weight throughout each repetition. Exhale on the way up. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job, you guys. Give yourself a couple claps. You are rocking it today. I just know it. Take your time as you come up to seated. Eventually, we'll come up to standing. How are we all doing? Feeling okay? Hopefully. Okay. We're gonna take some more time, I promise, but just to keep this flowing, I'm gonna show us the next 5 exercises that we have. First one is going to be our butt kicker. So we're gonna do them in a more cardio fashion, getting that heart rate up again. You've always got your low impact option as well. Then, if you've got dumbbells, fantastic. If you want to do body weight, more than fine. We're gonna do our deadlifts. So if I was holding weights, I'd have them right here, arms in front of my legs, up and down. And then we're gonna go into a chest fly and skull crusher. So I can't remember last week if it was Monday or Wednesday, but I know we did the chest press. Now we're gonna do the chest fly. So remember, comparing the chest fly and chest press, you're gonna want a lower amount of weight for the chest fly because our lever and the way we're opening our arms is a wider, longer lever. But skull crushers will be the same. So thinking about what weight you want there for the chest fly and skull crushers. Then we're gonna flip to one side and we're gonna do abduction and adduction. So abduction, leg raises up, adduction, bottom leg raises up and down. Then, last exercise is a plank. So those are our 5 exercises. I'm gonna move my weights out of the way. I'm gonna give us about another 25, 30 seconds. Really kind of letting that heart rate cover fully. This one's gonna be less cardio intensive, working on full body, focusing a little more on strength. So, hope we're all doing good. I'm gonna bring myself up to standing. I'm gonna get our timer set, so go ahead and get yourself set for those butt kickers. Here comes our 5-second countdown. Ready, and go. You really wanna get that cardio blast. The faster you go, obviously, will get you there. Pump those arms will help too. Breathe it out. 10 seconds. So close, so close. And stop. All right, deadlifts with weights or without. I think I slept a little funny, so my low back's bothering me a little bit. So I'm gonna start with weights and see how my back feels. But feet hip distance apart, soft bend through those knees. Arms are in front of your thighs, hinging forward at the waist. Stand tall using those hamstrings. Get that back as flat as you can. All right, keep going. Gonna do body weight, just focus on the form. Not locking those knee joints out. Squeezing those glutes at the top. Doing great here. Keep squeezing. Beauty of these classes. I love it that you can certainly make it as challenging as you want, but there's so many options, middle grounds that you can meet wherever you are mentally, physically. I'm just proud of us for being here. All right, here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, we've got 20 seconds to make it down to our mat, grabbing your weights. All right, so for the chest fly, once you lay down, bringing those arms overhead, palms face in, dumbbells meet overhead, and then lowering down, open your arms and fly them back up. Dumbbells meet, drop down into that skull crusher. So, keeping a bend through your elbows. We really always want to avoid fully locking out any joint that we have. Knees, elbows, anything. And then, depending on your weight, you can still keep a little bit more bend, so shortening that lever. Really squeezing those arms as you extend back up from the skull crusher, working those triceps. Remember, this is our longest interval, climbing toward the top of our imaginary hill. Woo-wee. So pace yourself. Quick time check. We've got 35 seconds. We're doing great. Breathe it out with me. Try and even out the pace of that chest fly. It's not uncommon for one arm to feel like it's having a little bit more challenge than the other, but work to kind of match the pace, both sides. I'm definitely feeling it, so hang in there with me. We got this. We're gonna flip to our lower body after this. Our poor upper body is gonna get a break. Finish this last one here and rest. Excellent job. All right, we're gonna flip to one side. You can kind of prop your head up on your elbow, or you can lay it down resting on your arm. Legs right now are stacked over one another. We're gonna point our toe And right here, top leg lifts and lowers. Point the toe up, flex the foot down. We're working through our outer thigh right here. And then right here, top leg comes forward, point those bottom toes and lift up and down. Now we're targeting that bottom inner thigh. And time to flip sides. Going right into that top leg abduction. Point toe up, flex foot down. Getting some of these smaller muscles here. And top leg sweeps forward, point those bottom toes. Lift that leg straight up and down. Adduction, inner thigh. Couple more. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Flipping to our front, we're gonna do a 30-second plank hold. We are getting so close, everyone. Please hang in there with me. Getting yourself set. In 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Align those hips, draw that belly button in, shoulders stacked. You can be on your hands if you would like. You want extra challenge, lift one leg off of the floor. Lift the other leg off of the floor. So close, so close. 3, 2, and 1, bring it down. Fantastic job. Let's release through the backside of our body, dropping down into child's pose. Letting those hips or bottom sink into the feet. Drawing a deep breath in and out. Let's walk both hands to one side, opening through the side of our body. And walking hands other side. Coming back to center. Always key here as we release, since we've been working a lot. Be real careful bringing yourself up. We're gonna come to a kneeling position though. Please do take your time. We're gonna bring one foot forward. Hip flexor stretch, drive those hips forward. Once you're settled, one arm across your chest, hold at the forearm and then drop that shoulder down. Okay, I feel like we did a pretty good balance of activities today. And now just switch arms. Good. All right, now we're gonna switch. Other hip flexor stretch, drive the hips forward, and then combine with the tricep stretch. I have to tell you, I went paddleboarding Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Saturday, we took I have a 14-year-old dog. She's a lab mix and my absolute soul dog. So doing all the fun things with her, just switch arms. And so she did great. We didn't do a lot of like paddleboarding, but she had fun. And then Sunday, we took my puppy, well, she's 1.5 years, for the first time and wasn't sure how she was going to do it all, but she actually did fantastic. So it was really fun to see all that. All right, let's bring it up to standing. We're going to open through our quad. So pulling up on one foot, then aligning that knee with the hip. But yeah, I can't say I did a ton of paddleboarding either day, but we were out there, so it was really fun and they had a great time. It's fun to watch them do completely new and different things. And just switch legs, really opening that quad. All right, and release it down. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you, Becky, so much. And we'll see you later this week. Take care.